Alright, what's up YouTube? So, coming here at you with another video. So today, or not today, but the past weekend, on Saturday, I ended up going to a case tournament at Rivals Gaming in Mishawaka, Indiana for Cyberstorm Access. I ended up 8th after Swiss, barely squeaking in the top cut with Drytron. Pretty thrilled about it. So I was going to give like a little bit of a in-depth analysis of my deck list and why I chose certain cards. Yeah, that's pretty much all that is. Shout outs, I'm going to go ahead and knock those out real quick because, yeah, this is going to be probably a long deck profile. Shout out first and foremost to my locals and work, place of work, as I should say. AA Cards and Collectibles in Kokomo, Indiana. They've been nothing but nice to me since day one. I've only been there for like 3 weeks now, working with them. It's been very fun. I quite enjoy doing that. Austin, Gwynn, Taylor Brown. Shout out to both of them. They're awesome. Crunch. They're all, everybody there is awesome that works there. Everyone's amazing. They've been nothing but nice to me since day one. It's awesome. Shout out to Matt Cruel for card in my side deck. He let me borrow them for the weekend. Now I recently picked them up off him in a full trade. So they're very good. They were very clutch. They came up twice. Shout out to Lucas Graves. He's always helping me with improving this list. He told me what to do to change this up, and he told me like what to put in, and I did that. I took up 2 cards for it, and they were amazing. Well, not amazing, but subpar. Who else? Shout out to Nolan Hall, Bradley Davis, and Garrett Harris. Garrett for driving us, and then Brad and Nolan just being there. Who else is there to shout out? Oh man, it's a list. I think that's it. Oh, shout out to the Monkey Group chat. A bunch of the guys up at Rivals. It's like 6 of us in Top Cut. So shout out to everybody there. Shout out to Brian, Peter, Damon, Juan, and Victor for getting in Top Cut as well. Did pretty well. It was like the Top Cut. It was like 3 Super Heavy Samurai, my Drytron. It was stacked. There was a Terrelement list, which I have all the deck lists. So I will probably do a separate video, and yeah, they will probably be up on this channel later this week. So, but yeah, let's get into this deck profile. I'll also still have a bunch of feature matches to upload from locals, so yeah. So here it is. So my Drytron case tournament, 3 alpha, standard names, 3 and 3 on the good ones, and then 2 gamma, 2 delta. I will never change this ratio. It's really solid. I like the 10 name ratio. 3 Benton. Really, it's just broken. Like, search any fairy in your deck. One Idaten. If I have to combo by dumping Chaos Max to the graveyard, I need the Idaten for the extra ritual spell. I don't open 2. The most broken card in my deck, Natasha. This card is cracked. I don't know how many times I have to sugarcoat this card. It's so good. Like, being able to gain life points in time, negate attacks as many times as you want, and then just steal opponents' entire boards. I mean, we have 4 steals right now. Could have more if I played more Cyber Angels, but no, 4's the number, so it's fine. The Draconids, this never came up. Hasn't come up for the last 2 events. I can't warrant cutting it because if I get drolled, then I have to end on Draconids and Fafnir Pass to have some sort of a board. Herald of Perfection for the combo, and then the Chaos Max is what we're aiming for. I don't like Vanity's Ruler right now because Dark Ruler No More is everywhere. So, yeah. And one thing I'm definitely going to be changing about the deck is if Kashira gets knocked out of the format, then Forbidden Droplets will probably go back into the main deck. I think Forbidden Droplet next format will be insane if Kashira just gets taken out by the ban list. If we get one anytime soon. Fairies, Orange Light, Diviner, Choju, and Kurikara. They're all really good. Kurikara, surprisingly, didn't come up as much as it did at Columbus. The one time I had it in my hand, he tactics and he saw it, so he wasn't activating anything. So I couldn't do anything. And then the thing I changed, you notice there was a Lancia in my Columbus list, probably. There was a Lancia in my list, but I cut the Lancia and another card for 2 Drolls. Drolls so impactful this format. Like, you need it. So I ended up maining 2. It's level 1 as well, so it works with the Fafnirs, if you have to normal summon it to combo. It was okay. I think I resolved Droll Lock once, and then I ended up banishing it for another card in my side deck. So that's all the monsters. Spells is 2 Nova. This was the other card I cut for the second Droll. Was my 3rd Nova. It was alright. I never overdrew this. 3 Emergency, 1 Fafnir, 1 Foolish. All the ways to mill names and summon names. 2 Reparation of Rights. Didn't want to change that at all. It's also very good if you open this plus Zeta combo. 2 Ritual Spells. I've not changed this since Columbus. I will never change this again. As long as Cash is in the format, I will play 2. If Cash goes out of the format, then I'll probably dump it back down to 1. 2 Tactics. Card was mediocre all weekend. I never resolved it, but you still have to have it. 2 Book of Moon. Same thing. Never played. I didn't play Cash till top 8, but he just destroyed me anyways, so it doesn't matter. Dawn of the Herald to go with the Herald of Perfection. And then for hand traps, call by, and instant fusion. So that's a 42 card main deck. Tokens and field center. For the extra deck, so to go with the instant fusion, as I said, it's for hand traps. So Millenniumize is very good for cutting off hand trap lines. Elder Anthenatis and Herald of Arclight for Diviner. 2 Fafnirs. This got ripped out of my extra a couple times during the weekend. Kind of sucked. But, yeah. Downard. Not sure how I feel about this card. It's okay to format Zeus, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep this in or not. I'll have to have a talk with Lucas about that because he's the one who helps me. Beatrice. 2 Zeus. I don't want one getting ripped, so better play 2 of them. Lynx, Link Kribo, Phoenix, 2 Dynamondos. 2 of them does come up, so I figure I'll stick with that. Sword Dragon for OTKs, and then Underworld Goddess for Pearly to out Noir with. And then side deck, I'll say these last time because this last time was kind of spicy. 2 Evenlies. I cut one out. It's barely come up. There was no board state where I needed it. 2 Cosmic Cyclone. I did a cool play with this card against somebody. I Cosmic his card and then I added it back with Chaos Max. It was cool. I still lost that game, but yeah. Thrust to search any normal spell trap post game 1. 3 Ash for Despia. I know with all the new support they can play through this card, but sometimes if you Ash or Branded Fusion, it just stops their turn still, so it's still worth it to me. 2-dimensional barriers. Just generic good card right now. And then the last 5 were the spice of the weekend. So it was 3 Crossout Designator. This card was insane. Again, shout out to Matt Kroll for having these on hand when I needed them. So I used these twice, and both times they won me the game. Like, I was already going to be in a winning position, but they just helped. Because one time I used it on a droll. Because I literally was going first, so I left in one of my drolls. And then I put this in my... I put this in my deck, leaving in one droll so I'd have a cross-out target. And he ended up drolling me, and I just drew the cross-out for turn. And I was just like, oh, I'll just cross-out, call droll. I banished my droll, so now it stopped cross-out. It stopped his droll, and I just won the game. And then my cross-out targets, Ghost Ogre. I knew this was gaining popularity, so I figured I'll put it in my side deck as a one of. And I ended up using cross-out for Ghost Ogre once. And then Dark Ruler No More was the other card. I only played one. The reason I didn't have space in my side deck, and the other reason I only played one is because I have Thrust. So I could pull it out of my deck if I need to use it. Because if I play against Super Heavy Samurai, they're gonna activate a monster effect. Like, they have to activate a monster effect against me. And then I just add the... And then I use this to add the Dark Ruler. And then I just negate their board. So that's the deck. It was pretty solid overall. Wish I would have got past top 8, but unfortunately lost to Keshiro, to Peter. I just couldn't break... I couldn't break him. Like, that deck can be annoying. I've broke the deck before, but yeah, it was just... Plus my hands were not the greatest. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I still have, like I said, I still have the other 7 deck profiles. I'll put them up soon. They'll have to be DB videos because I have the lists. I didn't do the deck profiles in person. And I will also have more feature matches coming up from locals. They'll still be Photon Hypernova format, but we will get to Cyberstorm Access format. Alright. Thank you and peace.